guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. As you can tell by the thumbnail, today we're going book shopping in the US. I'm so excited. I was so excited to do this video like all year basically. So when I was back in the UK, I put myself on a little book buying ban and I really haven't bought many books in the UK for ages. So here we are. I'm not like 100% sure this will be it. Like I've still got a couple days left. So if I do see a book that I really desperately want, I might get that as well, and I can like insert pictures or videos of me getting that. Like I've done the bulk of it, definitely, because my luggage can't handle any more books. I'm probably gonna go over the limit, I'm really scared. I'm talking to you from future Kate because I actually have done all my book shopping already. I've got my haul sitting next to me to show you guys, but I went to 2 bookshops here, not even bookshops. I went to Target and I went to Barnes & Noble. So I just did those 2 because they were the ones closest to where I'm staying. Obviously going into Barnes for the first time because I went in and had a little like look around before I bought anything, because I wanted to like kind of check it out, see what I could get in Target compared to like Barnes, and then like, because basically in Target like the books are a little bit cheaper. I think they've got like 20% off most of them, so, and then actually film it when I go back and buy stuff. So cool after like years of being on BookTube and like watching BookTube to finally be in a Barnes & Noble. Like, it's a very cool memory. I will take you guys book shopping with me now, and then we'll come back and I can give you a haul. Little look around. It's like so surreal being here. I love it so much. But I did write a little notes list on my phone of the ones that I like definitely want to look for. So I want to look at the Jessa Hastings books. I might not get one, but I just want to see them here because I kind of want her. I don't know if it's her newest release or her second newest release. Can't even remember the name. We've done Throne of Glass. I do want Song of Achilles in the American edition just because it's my favourite, but I'm pretty sure it has like one of those annoying stickers on it, so I'm not sure. I do like the American edition of The Secret History, and then I might get the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Those are the ones that I'm on the lookout for, and yeah, we shall see. So, as you guys saw, obviously the first thing I had to get was the Throne of Glass series. I'd been holding out to get this for literally years at this point. I haven't read this series at all. I'm not gonna lie, it's very daunting, the fact that there's 8 books and like half of them are ridiculously sized, but I'm very excited to start these. And I was always holding out to get the physical copy whenever I visited America, because I just way prefer these editions. Like, I don't know why I dislike the UK one so much. Maybe it's because they've all got those those permanent stickers on them that say like bestseller or whatever. I'm gonna try and get these out actually. I'll put them on the bed. But yeah, I just way prefer these covers, and obviously the floppiness of a book this thick is kind of necessary. So I was waiting, like, oh, I love this one. I love this cover so much. Yeah, but I'm very excited to get back into the Sarah J Maas world because it's been a while. So yeah, I'm just obsessed with these covers. I'm just gonna go through all of them because I want to. Actually, I think this one's my favourite. I don't know why, I just love it so much. The oranges, oh. And I love all the spines together, like they look so good. So I'm so happy I waited to get these because there was no point me having two editions of this series when I haven't even read it, so yeah. Okay, next. My Target haul's not as exciting because I did just mostly get books that I wanted to get in different editions. So the next set of books I got was the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. I haven't actually finished this series, but like I'm halfway through and I'm just like obsessed with it, and I know it's just gonna be the best series ever. So I really had no issue buying the American editions too, because I just know that I'm gonna love them, and like the floppiness is insane with these books. Like these are probably the floppiest ones I've got. And yeah, like I remember like looking to buy these when I was in the UK, and like they were so expensive, and they were actually pretty cheap here. I think they were like $12 or something each, which is pretty good. But the only annoying thing is I got binding 13, redeeming 6, saving 6, taming 7. They didn't have releasing 10 or keeping 13. So yeah, that was kind of annoying because I just only got the 4 in Target. To be fair, I really don't mind the UK editions of these. I actually quite like them, and I like how different they are as well. Like on my shelf, they're gonna look very different, but yeah, just something about having these, like, they look so much more like the jerseys, you know? I don't know. They're just so iconic. They're literally just iconic. 8, 9, 10, 11. Those are the first 12 books I got. I know I got them like all together, so it feels like two things, but like that's 12 books. And then the only other 2 books I got in Target that were like rogue books that had nothing to do with the series or anything. I got Happy Place in the American edition. Wanted to get a mix of books that like I hadn't read yet and books I had, because I thought I'd rather buy like special American editions for books that I know I love, rather than like books I really don't mind getting like anywhere, and books that I potentially might be indifferent about, you know? I just knew I wanted to get at least one Emily Henry American edition. I don't know if it's just the fact that like they're out of reach for us UK girlies that makes me like them more, or I actually do just like them more. I have the hardback of this, so I'm very happy to have a paperback because I really want to reread it, and I feel like this is a book that I'm going to reread probably quite a few times in my lifetime. So yeah, this is one of my favourite books ever. So I really wanted to get like Beach Read. I feel like that's just the most like iconic one of all of them, the cover of that anyway. And they had like the special edition, and I did want to get it, but like I genuinely just didn't love that book the way that I hoped to, and the way that I feel like the hype it gets. Like I enjoyed it, but really not to the extent where I'd want another edition. So I didn't want to just get it for the sake of like the cover, even though I probably would, like if I had the space in my luggage. I can't wait to take the stickers off of all of these. Okay, right, let me readjust because I'm getting a dead leg. Okay, and the last book in Target I got was The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther? I don't know. And look at the sprayed edges of this. Like, I don't usually love sprayed edges, but that is so sweet, isn't it? Cute edition. And to be fair, I've been wanting this book for ages. I actually don't know anything. Okay, so she goes for a wedding. She meets a boy there. She falls in love with a cute groomsman, it says. Even though I don't know much about what this is actually like about, I've heard so many recommendations of this from like people I know. So I feel like that's a good sign. And I know we're going into autumn, but I'm just very glad to have this on hand for when I want one of those like just summery fluffy romances, because honestly like after like a month into like autumn winter I'm like wanting summer back again. So moving on to Barnes and Noble, I have 2 big bags here. Don't be fooled, I didn't fill these up to the brim, but I just didn't want the bag to break with all of them in one. So how many books did I get in Barnes and Noble? I got 7 books, so that's quite a lot for me. I'll start probably like most boring to most interesting. Oh yeah, so whilst I was in Barnes, I saw that they had Keeping 13, so I was like, I'm gonna get that to add to the other collection. And to be fair, I didn't actually look for releasing 10. I don't know why I just didn't even think about it. That might be another one that I pick up. But I didn't see it like whilst it wasn't in this section, I don't think. So it either ran out, or maybe if I go to a different one on like the last day or something, I might pick it up there. But I obviously couldn't leave with like not this one. Like I'd rather have this one than releasing 10. So, oh yeah, I said to you guys that I wanted to get a Jessa Hastings book, so I picked up The Conditions of Will. I wanted to get this one because I basically didn't want to buy any books that I would just get one of and then there was like a series of. But because this is standalone, I believe, I was like, I can just get this one. And also all the UK Jessa Hastings ones are this big, and I probably could have just got this in the UK, like it probably would have been really similar, but I don't know, in case it wasn't, I wanted this one in the American edition. This is probably like my favourite book cover I've ever seen in my life. Like honestly, I can't think of a more stunning piece of art on a book. Bro, something about this book cover. It has those like ridges that some books have where you can like, I guess, turn the page easier, I don't know. It's giving scrapbook, but I love it. This was $19, so I don't know how much that is in pounds, probably like £15. Anyway, oh no, my camera's gonna die soon. I think I said this when I went in. I wanted to get the Secret History. I way prefer this edition to the UK one as well. And it's a classic. I wanted to get a classic just for variation. And look at that. Like, that makes me want to read it so much more. I know some people I feel like have really enjoyed this. Some people I've heard haven't. A group of clever, eccentric misfits at a New England college discover a way of thought and life a world away from their banal contemporaries. But their search for the transcendent leads them down a dangerous path beyond human constructs of morality. Like, bruh, I don't fucking know what that means. So yeah. Okay, next, I'm so excited for this book, and I was like itching as soon as I saw this in the store to get this in the US edition. Actually, I'm pretty sure that you can get this cover in the UK, but I don't know, I just wanted it. This is kind of popping off recently, everyone loves it, and I haven't read a good old fantasy in a while, so let's find out together what this is about. Meren Kuba has always hated the bonded elite warriors who form mental links with the massive, vicious direwolves they ride. Okay, this is kind of giving Red Rising, I feel like. No, it's not. I don't know. I've never read that book. The bonded live in luxury while Meren struggles to keep her family out of poverty. And when her little sister, Sailor, is kidnapped, stolen across the border by the immortal monsters her country has spent centuries fighting, Meren's world falls apart. Desperate to cross the front and save her sister, Meren enlists in the army and is thrown into the deadly bonding trials where any mistake will cost her life. Okay, it's giving Hunger Games. Now Meren must survive 4 months of training at the castle. She is bound to a feral direwolf who refuses to communicate. The other trainees would love to spill her common blood, and her cold and beautiful instructor, Stark Therion, is eager to punish any weakness. Everything is a competition and everyone is out to get her. Everyone except the dangerously handsome crown prince whose attention adds another target to her back. In the castle, every smile hides a knife and the halls hide dark secrets. It's bond or bleed, duel or die, failure is ruin. Okay, so it's basically the Hunger Games / Divergent / Fourth Wing, and I'm fucking here for it. Like, Bitch, I'm gonna eat that fucking shit right up. That sounds like perfection. Okay. So yeah, that sounds pretty fucking cool. That's all that is in that bag. Second bag, so I have 3 more books. This one's kind of funny. I honestly wasn't gonna get this, and then I was like, do you know what? Why not? Why wouldn't I buy that? Like, even though it's this shape. Obviously I've like seen them, but like not very often. But like we do not, I feel like we don't have this in like Waterstones in the UK. I think because this is so small, it was cheaper. So this was only $10. So that's kind of why I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna get it. This is The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I think I heard Destiny Sidwell talking about this book like in a video ages ago. I don't even remember what she said about it. I think she liked it. But anyway, it's a thriller. I thought I should get a thriller for variation again. And basically, the premise of this book, from what I know, so the main girl, she's a reader. She reads this book and she hates it. She gives it like a 1-star review or something, or maybe like no stars. I don't even know. I could read the back, but I'm just gonna go off what I think. So she gives this book a really bad review, and then the author sees her review, and then the author's basically just like, okay bitch, like I'm gonna stalk you now because I hate you now. I'm very excited. Like I feel like that's a very interesting and unique and like real modern day scenario. So that's that. And then okay, the last 2 books I got, I wanted to get a Kristin Hannah book because I feel like, again, the covers are so nice, the American ones, and they're often quite chunky, and so I thought it'd be nice to have like a floppy one of these to read, because I read The Nightingale recently and it took me so long to read. I think I said that already in a video, but it took me so long to read for some reason. I don't know if it was like her writing style or like the font or the subject matter of the book made me read it slow, but I read it so slow, so I thought it'd be nice to have a big floppy one because my knuckles were hurting whilst I was reading that book. I got The Great Alone because I have actually quite a lot of her books like unread, but I haven't got this one yet. And I think this one is my favourite cover of all of them that I saw. Okay, and last book I got. Some of you may hate me for this. I know a lot of people really dislike Colleen Hoover, but I'm not one of those people. I really like her books. I really have enjoyed every single one, like a lot. And I feel like Colleen Hoover books are just so like core American, like booktube, 2022 booktube. That time and like those books were just so significant. Yeah, they are slightly immature, I get it, like everyone's taste like develops and like you can outgrow stuff, but I still eat them up. They popped up for a reason. Like they weren't just pure shit, okay? Anyway, enough book politics. I wanted to get this one because there's a movie coming out of this one, I think, soon, and I feel like, again, this is such an OG one that everyone loved that I've never read. The movie's coming out soon. I really want to watch it, but I want to read it first. This is just such an OG cover, like American cover, so I just had to. And yeah, that's everything I got, guys. Thanks for coming along with me on my little book shopping adventure. Subscribe and like if you haven't already, and let me know if you want to see any of these books in any reading vlogs. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!